It's your boy Tyfly here with today's news.
And now on to the war. While this may have started as a war with Iran, we're 1 month on. It's almost like a war for the Strait of Hormuz. Everyone's talking about this waterway. Who has free passage? Who is paying the toll and who is banned from it? So, tonight, let's take a closer look at what's happening there. First of all, how is India placed? Overnight, the Iranian embassy in India posted two messages. The first one said that Iran and Oman would decide the future of this trade. Both countries border the Hormuz. Iran says they will decide its future. ذاتی سسی se zonsi derbal meseyi. Our Indian friends are in safe hands. No worries. It's not exactly a policy document or a deal, but it does suggest favorable terms for Indian ships. And we've seen that so far. At least 6 Indian flagships have crossed the Strait of Hormuz. These include multiple tankers carrying LPG, basically cooking gas. Without them, the energy crisis would have been a lot worse. Iran has given such passage to 5 countries: China, Pakistan, Russia, India, and Iraq. If ships are flying these flags, they can sail through the strait. If not, they can be attacked. Simply put, it's all up to Iran's regime. They decide who can pass and who cannot. And right now, they are cashing in on this newfound leverage. Let's take a look at this new Bloomberg report. It details how Iran is making money off of this situation. Broadly speaking, there's a toll. First, ship operators reach out to a company linked to the Iranian guards. They have to list out all kinds of information. What's the cargo? Where is the registration? What flag is it flying? What's the destination? Basically, a full report card on the ship. Iran will then conduct a thorough background check. They will then ensure that the ship isn't linked to the United States or Israel. And now comes the neat part. All you have to pay is a toll. Iran is said to have a ranking system from 1 to 5. The friendlier you are, the better your rank. The better your rank, the lower your toll. On average, the prices start from $1 a barrel. Let me put that into perspective for you. Large tankers usually carry up to 2 million barrels. So that's 2 million in toll payments. You'll have to pay this amount in yuan or corresponding cryptocurrencies. And after that, Ron will give you a passcode. Now, the action shifts to the ship. The vessel must raise the flag of a friendly nation and in some cases switch their registration to that country. After that, they can sail into the strait. The captain must broadcast the passcode through his radio on cue. Then Iranian ships will escort the vessel. Like I said, neat, isn't it? The legal side is still murky. The Strait of Hormuz is categorized as international water. So technically, you cannot charge a toll. But Iran says this is about national security and self-defense. So that's the situation in the strait. Some friendly nations get free passage, others have to pay a fee. The question is there a workaround? Is there any way to bypass the Strait of Hormuz? پس pipelines that will carry energy to ports on other coasts like the Red Sea or the Mediterranean or the Gulf of Oman. A few of these pipelines already exist. Saudi Arabia has the East-West pipeline. This is around it runs from Jubal in the east to Yanbu on the Red Sea. Basically, it avoids the Hormuz Strait. This was built in the 1980s during the Iraq-Iran War. Today, it carries around 7 million barrels of oil. The other pipeline then is in the UAE. It carries oil from Habshan to Fujairah on the Gulf of Oman. Again, it bypasses the Hormuz. But this one is much shorter than the Saudi pipeline. It's only 360 kilometers long. Reports say Gulf states are thinking about doubling down, both expanding existing pipelines and then building new ones, like the one in Iraq to Kababa in Jordan, and from the Kirkuk in Iraq to the Turkish coast. Both these pipelines would also bypass the Strait of Hormuz. But all these pipelines have three major problems. Number one, cost. A pipeline from Iraq to Jordan or Turkey could cost around $20 billion. We're talking about unforgiving terrain, rugged deserts, Rocky Mountains. It's not like laying a pipeline on a flat land. It will be expensive and it will be time consuming. Problem number two, security. Pipelines are prone to targeted strikes and sabotage. Consider what happened to the Nord Stream 2. It wasn't destroyed by a swarm of missiles or drones. All it took was a small sabotage team. And in West Asia, it could be even easier. This is a region infested by insurgency and militias. Plus, Iran could always fire drones and missiles at these pipelines. One hit and the oil flow is gone. Which brings us to problem number three, politics. Who will control this pipeline? Who will charge for payments? Who will the money How will the money be split? Pardon me. All these questions have to be answered. So, the bottom line is this: there is no easy or quick fix. This is a fight against nature and geography. It's not a fight that many people can win. Meanwhile, as yet another attempt to hide the Trump Epstein files, Trump has fired Pam Bondi. Donald Trump has fired Attorney General Pam Bondi. Let me repeat that. Donald Trump has fired Attorney General Pam Bondi. According to multiple sources and as reported by the Daily Mail and others, Pam Bondi was begging not to be fired last night before Donald Trump gave the address to the nation when Trump told her, "I'm going to fire you." She was begging over and over again. We heard it was very dramatic. She was almost crying. "Please don't fire me." Well, she just got fired moments ago. This, if true, is just another long overdue awakening from another loyalist who should have known better. You see, Donald Trump only cares about himself. Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche will now serve as the acting Attorney General. Donald Trump posted a message that Pam Bondi will now be in private practice. Trump posted she will be far away from the government, although she'll probably use her private practice job to do things with the government. But more on that later. Pam Bondi is a great American patriot and a loyal friend who faithfully served as my attorney general over the past year. Pam did a tremendous overseeing a massive crackdown in crime across our country, with murders plummeting to their lowest level since 1900. They were already plummeting under former President Biden. Donald Trump goes, "We love Pam." The translation is, don't tell anybody about the Epstein secrets. I think it has a lot more to do with the Epstein files and the cover-up that Donald Trump wanted being botched by Pam Bondi. State regime media, which calls itself Fox News, confirmed that Pam Bondi was out as AG and Todd Blanche would be the interim AG.
That's today's news. Please hit that like button, and I'll see you on the next one.